Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about Schneider trailers and their drop and hook procedures. Now, Schneider trailers, one of the first things most people recognize are the fact that they are spring ride. Yes, spring ride. No air ride, no air slide. They are a spring ride. So they do have a pretty good bit of bounce to them, especially when they're light and empty. Very empty in this one. But right now, I went to this load, and it's supposed to be a live unload. Well, it changes from a live unload to a drop and hook, which is great, but you have to put in a request for a change of work, and they can take a little while to change the trailers for you and your work assignment. So you may lose a few minutes there. See them pretty springs up in there? You may lose a little bit of time waiting on them to change your workflow. Also, that happens a lot of times. You'll show up somewhere, it's supposed to be a live unload, or either it's supposed to be a drop and hook, and next thing you know, it ends up being a live unload. So instead of 30 minutes, you end up losing God knows how long. You know, we do have a lot of drop and hook. Now, just because it's a drop and hook, it does not mean that it's going to be 30 minutes to unload you. It's for you to get in there and drop your trailer and get out. Some of the places, it takes 30 minutes just to get to the guard shack. And then once you get to the guard shack, then you have to go through all the hoopla. You know how much we all love hoopla. So when I came over here, I was expecting a lot of drop and hook freight, no delays, being able to run. But, you know, I have run into quite a lot of delays, especially some of the places trying to get in and out of them. You know, sometimes you get to the guard shack, or you see the guard shack, but there's 20 trucks in the way. Or if you're supposed to go and you think it's a drop and hook and you got yourself scheduled tight, next thing you know, you're getting unloaded or you're getting loaded, and you have to put in the change for work. And it's sometimes a pleasant surprise, though. Like this one here was supposed to be a live unload, about an hour and a half, and ended up being a drop and hook. So which that allows me to stop right now and talk about these trailers. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the trailers. The quality of the trailers is okay. I mean, they're not super great. These two are Hyundais. I like them because the fuel mileage is a little bit better with the Hyundais than they are otherwise. But you'll find where people have beat them up, and it's, you know, they're pretty bad shape. You'll find them with flat tires. You'll find them without the cranks on the sixth wheel, and you know, that's all something you have to deal with a company you do a lot of drop and hook with. That's one of the bad things about Schneider. See, a lot of times you'll find them and this bolt will be done come loose and this handle has fell off. So it pays to have a nice long screwdriver, or you have a pair of vice grips and grab it and turn it if you don't have a handle where you can at least get it off of yourself. And then you send in the little thing on the message on the Qualcomm where they can come and fix it whenever they get a chance. That's one thing about it. If you can drop it, you can just send in the message and they'll come fix it. But a lot of guys don't even report it. They just leave it and go, you know. And I guess that's human nature. So when you come over here and you're expecting a lot of drop and hook freight, when you start scheduling yourself, always leave yourself a little extra time, because you never know what may happen. Assigning the load at Schneider is like a box of chocolates. In the words of Forrest Gump, you never know what you're going to get. God bless.